I'm just waiting, my dear. Waiting.
Michael Franti here. You're watching FrantiV. We're here in the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario. This is the place where the Toronto Raptors play basketball, where the Toronto Maple Leafs play hockey, and where the minor league Toronto Marlies also rock. The Marlies. The thong cat. Anyway, we got my man Carl Young over here. Carl is the spearhead artist of the day today. We're gonna be following him around, seeing what he's up to. What you got here? What do you got going here?
Man, I got my bass here. I got my Boss GT10B. Just getting it up and dialed in, and about to make some noise at sound check.
That's right. We'll check in with Carl later when it's not so loudy.
What's up, everybody?
And tell us about yourself. Where are you from?
I was actually born in East Orange, New Jersey, but I call Gary, Indiana my home. That's where I spent.
That's where you spent.
Yeah, that's where I grew up.
What was your first instrument?
I started off playing the drums.
And did you play at home or in school? Or
I played in school. Yeah, I started playing drums. I played drums in school first, and then.
Mona's shaking his head.
No,
He's the drummer from Spearhead. Shaking his head like, yeah.
You better watch it, boy.
You
Better watch it. I got video. You better watch it. I don't want to have to bust them out on you. Don't make me bust them out.
Okay, so hey, here's the great Charlie. This is Charlie. What's your last name?
Wilson.
Charlie Wilson from the John Mayer Band. He's got to run. He's got to get on stage. He plays keyboards. He's a sick B3, Hammond B3 organist. He's incredible.
Tonight's show was rocking, sweating.
Yeah.
We'll take a shower, clean up, ready for the next gig. You know, so everything is.
We have a day off tomorrow. What are you gonna do on your day off?
We'll look for a movie.
What are you gonna? Hey, we should go see Valentine's Day.
I will go.
Cause Say Hey is in the movie. You gotta go see it. Yeah, you gotta see the movie.
Okay.
You played in a number of bands, and then tell us about your first experience with Spearhead. When did you join the band?
Wow, I joined. Wow, I got I've said this story so many times, but never with you on the camera. But I want the people to know I was how I found out about Michael Franti and Spearhead was I was involved with a project called Red Hot and Cool, and I was with me, my friend Herb Graham Jr. on drums, and the great Don Cherry, trumpet player, and the Watts Prophets. We were part of that project, the Red Hot and Cool.
It was an AIDS charity.
It was exactly right, and we got the final mix, and because there's so many amazing artists on that compilation, and as I was listening to what we had done, I was like, yeah, man, I was so pumped just to be mentioned with Don Cherry. You know, he was an amazing trumpeter. But then I started listening to all the other artists, and the song Positive that Michael had done came on. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, what is that? I mean, it was the music, the sound of his voice, and especially what he was saying. It got to me. I was like, wow, who is this cat? Amazingly, 2 weeks later, I got a call from his manager to audition for the band. And my dear friend James Gray was the drummer with Spearhead, and he put my name in the hat and got the audition for Spearhead, and I got the gig. That was back in 1994, November 94. Yeah.
What inspired you to play bass?
To me, even when I was a little kid, when I'd listen to the bass, for some reason, it would always draw me into it. The feel of it, the sound of the bottom. To me, it was just the glue. It just held everything together. It just made sense to me. And when I would get on the floor and dance, I would always listen to the bass and the drums. And when I started noodling around with the bass, it brought me so much pleasure. And it still does to this day. To groove with you, dude. You know what I mean?
First website. What do you guys think of the show tonight?
It was amazing! Oh my god! I actually cried for one of the songs. Oh my god! So much energy.
Which song?
The one where he was talking about for the people who are overseas. Oh my god, I actually cried. My cousin's overseas. name's Perry. I'm from Toronto, and I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for giving me the best night of my life.
I'm on Facebook, Carl Young, and I've got a website, carlyoung.net, which my email is saxybass, SAXYBASS @mac.com. Check me out. Give me a holler.
Absolutely. From the Toronto Air Canada Arena here, home of the Toronto Raptors and the Toronto Maple Leafs. This is Michael Franti, Monasetene, and Carl Young, the musician of Spearhead of the Day. Woohoo! Wishing you a happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, yeah!
Probably be day after Valentine's Day by the time you see it. It might even be longer after that, but today was Valentine's Day.
Yes, it was.
And we love you.
Peace.
Yeah.
But how am I gonna live my life?